Okay, guys, today we're gonna react to Jake
In lieu
Munro.
of all the chaos in the world that we live in at the moment, I thought maybe we could delve into some wholesome TikToks. See what the wholesome kids are up to. See what the good Christian families are up to
By the
on
way, I got a
TikTok.
badass
Now, I just want to say
haircut.
thank you so much to everyone who has been linking me to videos of raccoons. Thank you for that. It really did help cheer me up. Especially that one video, this one video. Everyone tagged me in this. Yes, everyone. Everyone who knows who I am has tagged me in this. Now, I usually don't F with this kind of content. Wholesome content typically doesn't do anything for me. You guys know what my sense of humor is like and the kinds of things I like to watch on the internet. Wholesome does not fit that category. Category being things that Jake likes to enjoy on the internet, which comprises mainly of violence and revenge, and gaming videos and stand-up comedy. The usual, but I thought maybe we could watch it together. Maybe I could thaw my heart, my frozen heart, see it resume beating once again. Bring some life to these once rosy cheeks. Honestly, don't really
I
have
need
a
to
lot
get
of time for
something like
this video,
that
so
to
we're just gonna
wear.
jump right into it and go over the devices I will be using to receive the these thumbnails make me
I like the shirt
sick.
he's wearing. It's
I can
pretty
already
cool.
tell the theme, the tone of this video is not going to be what you expected. Perhaps the thumbnail is me doing this, something like that. One of those faces I pull for my thumbnails.
Are you ready for your surprise?
Yeah, ready.
It's kind of dry.
Not kind of dry.
It's fine, Mom. It's fine.
Ready? Who's on it?
Yeah, is it cute or no?
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Do you like it?
No, I love it.
Thank you, thank you. Do you like the bee above your bed?
Not front.
Do you like
That is a sick T-shirt.
it above your bed?
Not front.
So, do you like it or no?
I love it. I like it. I love it, guys.
That was sweet. Ah, it's cute. Makes me sick. How cute and nice that was. What I'm about to tell you is gonna put you in your feels. Jesus Christ. Gen Z kids are butchering the language. You've given people more time to read that. Sure. I guess that could be wholesome, unless, of course, you don't have someone who reciprocates your love in your life, in which case, that is not a wholesome TikTok. In fact, the feels that gives you will be wholly negative.
No house gave you? It wasn't from him. It was from me.
You? Why would you like me?
Nelson, that's an old episode, I think. Isn't that where, like, Lisa likes Nelson? But, yeah, but yeah, she likes the bully because for some reason. Also, check it out. Yeah. I have a button for it. You see this? I have a button for it. I don't know why I have a button for it. Also, I have a button for this.
Let me smash.
Not entirely sure why. Anyway, Jake.
Shut up!
And continue. Waiting in lines in women's bathrooms at bars is literally like this, and I'm so here for it. The pep talk deserves a million retweets. I've heard about this. I've heard about female bathroom communities, female bathroom etiquettes. It's not like men's bathrooms where it's just a room filled with men trying to imagine they are the only ones in that room. Just see grown men pretending that you don't exist. They just want to get out of that room as fast as humanly possible.
I know how that feels.
In a male bathroom.
I'm gonna stop you right there. You are fucking beautiful, okay? Yes!
Yeah, I've seen this. I haven't seen this particular video, but I've definitely seen this level of love.
Whatever you want. Wear whatever you
That's real sweet. Despite the rivalry between their teams, Tamba Hali spent time after the game giving Joey Bosa pass rushing tips.
Sorry, guys, if I'm not real into this particular
We need more
clip.
of
I
that,
just
I
don't
think.
really like.
I mean, I don't watch sports.
Not really into
okay?
sports.
But a lot of the, like, sports gone wild A lot of videos of that I've seen have been American shows of American football players or Canadian hockey players just destroying each other. Great entertainment, but not a great display of sportsmanship. So it was good to see that. It's good to see. Gross! The person that sent you this thinks you're hacking adorable. Oh, he's so aggressive about it. But no one sent me this. So, that's okay. I have a comment section. A very kind,
I'm getting bad
sexually
angles.
aggressive comment section.
Just
Appreciate you.
giving the wrong impression.
Damn, we got a gooch drop on that too? Jeez.
Who are we making today? A mystery. Ooh, I like mysteries. What is this? Worthy of everything.
It's because my camera's over here. And I'm
What is
looking
this?
over here.
Loved. Seems like it is. Flawless. All that there.
I don't get it.
We don't know who it is. Like, would like it to be cute. It's probably already cute. Pretty.
What is going on? I'm trying to.
Best person to have ever existed.
What?
Ugly. People who ruin others' self-esteem on purpose.
Oh, let's see.
Is this last one? Beautiful. Who did we make anyway? Oh.
That was just. That is such a loose concept. It's almost incomprehensible. It's like the positive ramblings of an optimistic lunatic.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Puppies!
Oh, it's cute.
Oh, they're so cute and inquisitive, and they don't understand what's going on. Oh, giving happy meals to the homeless. That's real sweet. Or at least, I thought it was, until I saw that there are some really grouchy killjoys out there who seem to hate this. I can't remember the exact phrasing, but it was something like feel-good porn was the phrasing they used. Like, somehow you can't show a video of yourself helping the homeless because somehow that makes you a monster.
Here you go. And then here's some water.
But I have started doing that. Not filming it, but I have just started casually just giving a lot to homeless people I see on the street because I saw this one dude. I was walking through the center of the city and I saw this one guy and he wasn't even asking for money. He was just sitting there. And I've never seen a more defeated look, a more broken and lost look on someone's face. And it was completely heartbreaking. It was completely, face, and I couldn't possibly imagine the depth of feeling. And and then you get feeling of helplessness where you know you couldn't possibly help this person enough. So I did the most that I could, and I found the nearest ATM, and I took out a considerable amount, and I just gave it to the guy. And as soon as I handed it to him, like, he didn't take it straight away. He just sort of looked at it, and then looked at me, and then held out his hand and took it. And for a moment, for a brief second, I saw that look of just defeat and despair that was on his face just lift for a moment. And it's not up to me to decide or think about what he was going to spend that money on. But I'm talking about whether it was like, food or shelter or jacket or whatever. Honestly, he can spend it on whatever he wants. Once it leaves my hand, it's no longer mine. But I like to think that, he was a little bit happier that day. You would want to capture on camera because not enough people really seem to give to the homeless. In fact, and especially in LA, there seems to be this savage hatred for people who are homeless. This hatred has the nature of, they deserve it, they lost the race. This race of trying to stay in a house, having a job, being successful. We're all in this race, and they lost. And the losers deserve to be despised. That's the kind of they receive. That's the sort of attitude I feel from people who seem to hate the homeless. It's like, haha, you lost the game. You're out. You don't deserve anything. So I personally think it is important to see these videos of people giving and helping the homeless, because, you know, you see other people being nasty to them and not giving them anything, and then people will be like, oh, I guess that's how you. You know, I don't want to give to the homeless. Think I'm an idiot or an asshole or an enabler in some way. No, I mean it needs to be shown that.
Oh, I
it's
scared the
something
shit out of
you help as
myself.
much as you can.
I wasn't paying attention to my face cam. I looked at my face cam and I freaked myself out.
I'll walk over there with you.
Does anyone else ever do that? Like, you freak yourself out?
That's sweet.
Oh, that was... I freaked myself out.
But no, that's sweet. You know, walking an old fella home, you know, in the rain, making sure he's
I really
okay.
did
And I
freak
feel like
myself
the
out.
elderly
What
have
the
had a bad
hell?
rap recently, because the world is becoming very divisive. Well, such as the agenda of the conservative leaders that we have unfortunately mistakenly elected and seem to be swiftly removing from their seat of power. Because typically the older generation tend to vote more conservatively, and I think maybe that comes from habit, because conservative values used to be the norm. Now they're not. Things are changing. There's more progress now. People's eyes are more open to the different lifestyles that people can live. And it's not something they grew up with. It's not something they understand. And honestly, if more younger people actually bothered to vote, then the elderly vote wouldn't really matter. The elderly conservative vote, I mean. And we live in a world where now more than ever, youth
I agree.
has such value. Youth is just such a very specific bracket of youth now is even more revered, even more dominant than it's ever been. Because I'm 30 in about 5 months. I'm starting to feel like I'm losing touch, obviously. No, of course I'm being ironic. Of course I understand all of this. This stuff is my job. I've seen TikToks come and go, you know, in the form of Vine. I'm familiar with the platform. But you see a lot of Gen Z kids being very... You never thought you'd see it, right? You never thought you'd see it, but you reach that age where now there is enough time between you and the new teenagers, the new generation of teenagers. And now they don't understand the stuff that I like or that I grew up with. And it's very bizarre to see it and to hear it, you know? These kids that you used to associate with, you used to be in the recent history of your life. You remember being that age. And you remember liking these things and growing up with them, and now they are no longer known. They're irrelevant. Before they poke you and laugh, make videos about how old and out of touch you are. But I've come to learn and really remember, honestly, because it's not really something that's ever truly lost. It's mainly just something people are ignorant of. But these people have been alive so long. You think you know shit at 16, 17 years old? Stuff. Try having 80 years on this planet. Try having 80 years under your belt. Imagine the stuff they must know. The stories and the experiences they have. And it's crazy to think. And it's crazy to think they don't get more respect. On the other hand, I do have my own personal disdain of the elderly. I think we all do, to be quite honest. No, do you know what? I'm courteous. I'm courteous until I'm given a reason. As always, with anyone of any age. Beautifully fabricated self-pity. It's funny because you're looking into the minds of people's thought processes. Because, you know, everyone does it. Everyone creates scenarios, specifically in the shower for me. You know, you sort of create these situations in your mind, and you can rewind and change how you react based on whatever else you happen to think of it to happen
I don't know
next.
if this is a
And then
much
by the end of
reaction
your deep
video. It's me
thought,
just
you have this entire
watching
scene,
it.
and it's just like, oh, that'd be so cool, or that would be awesome, or whatever. And then you
I
sort of
really
go
need
about
to
your day and remains
shave.
in your head, and then slowly dissipates. But now
Didn't
we
hurt
have
my face if I do it too
TikTok
much.
to wonderfully capture these ill-acted scenes that play out in these kids' heads. And I'm so glad we get to see this brain dribble. This subpar sitcom is brought to you by Train of Thought.
Sure do. I need to buy a lot of lemonade from you.
How many lemonade?
I'll take one. Thank you, brother. How much is that?
It's usually $1.50 if you buy a cookie.
Well, I don't want a cookie, but I'm gonna give you 20, and you're gonna give me a 10 back. I'm gonna pay $10 because this looks like real. This looks like real lemonade. Hello.
Hi.
I'm interested in a lot.
They do lemonade stands? Lemonade stands real? You kidding me? Next you're gonna tell me that the red wagon thing is real too. You cliches. You're so clean over there. Come on. Lemonade stand? Yeah, I got lemonade. Made it with my mom. I put it in these mason jars. My little red wagon comes with a free hot dog and an American flag. Oh, giving kids $20 at a lemonade stand. See, this is another thing that you have these killjoys, these pessimistic killjoys that they could shit all over. You know, they could find the fault. They could find the flaw in this altruism. Oh, it's just opportunistic. You're just teaching these kids that even something as basic as a lemonade stand can be rewarding and doesn't require any extra hard work. Ah, I wish I could remember the name. The word this person used, what was it? I think it was just feel-good porn, you know? Like, it's this bastardized concept that is purely exploitive and serves no purpose other than to make people feel good, which is incredibly short-sighted. And as previously mentioned, pessimistic. You know? Like, come on. People are being helped. People's lives are being made better. They just filmed it, and now you feel good. So everyone feels good. Except you miserable fuck.
I'll take a cup, buddy. Keep the change.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Gotta support the original hustle, you know what I mean? Look at the pouring skills.
Oh, it's this dude! Are you that guy who literally makes a living being positive? Yes, that's who that is. Gary Vaynerchuk, Belarusian American entrepreneur. Yeah, he's literally made a living by saying positive things. Oh my god, following the leader from the Peter Pan movie from the 50s? I'm pretty sure this is 50s. Let me just double check. Disney's Peter 53. 1953. Jake was correct as he usually is. Oh, it's hard being me. It's hard being right all the time. God,
Yeah,
everyone
I
is
can
dead.
agree with
Even
that.
Peter Pan is dead. Man died pretty. Hey, Driscoll, why did you die? Why did you die so early? How old were you? 31. Okay, let's read the depressing life of Bobby Driscoll. The voice actor, Peter Pan, the
Imagine
1953
being as
Disney movie, Peter
intelligent
Pan. In
as
late
a person
1967 or early 1968, the
3
penniless
times
Driscoll
your
left the
age,
factory and disappeared into
while
Manhattan's
being a third
underground.
of the age.
Disney
Not
voice
easy to be
actor?
that
On March 30th,
intelligent.
1968, two boys playing in a deserted East Village tenement in 371 East 10th Street, Jesus, specific, found his body lying on a cot with 2 empty beer bottles and religious pamphlets scattered on the ground.
Hold on. Don't go out. Want to hear about the time I cut off Hook's hand?
What the fuck? A post-mortem determined that he had died from heart failure caused by
That was
advanced
actually funny.
atherosclerosis from his drug use. Peter Pan. There was no identification on the body. Jesus! I'm vaguely laughing because of shock. A photo shown around the neighborhood yielded no positive identification. His unclaimed body was buried in an unmarked pauper's grave in New York City's Potter's Field on Hart Island. Of Driscoll receiving an award. Jesus Christ! There is no God, man. You're gonna tell me there's a God? Read this! What was the purpose of this? What lesson did someone have to learn? And the fact that he was surrounded by religious pamphlets really does rub in that uselessness, the futility of religion. Well, let's go back
I
and watch
agree.
the TikTok.
I'm not
Peter
gonna.
Pan song.
Oh, I might offend people. I'm not gonna. Well, yeah.
I used to love
Me
that
and
movie.
Jake and Murrow
It's a
are
good.
alike.
It's wholly problematic. You've seen the way the Native
In the way
Americans
that we
portrayed
think.
in that movie. I mean, yes, they are the good guys, and there is a level of respect between Peter Pan and the Lost Boys and the Native Americans, but the portrayal isn't cool. It's not cool. But goddamn, I had a crush on Tiger Lily when I was a kid. But yeah, I used to have that movie on VHS, and I used to watch it on loop like every day. You know when you're a kid, right? And you have, this is another thing that a lot of Gen Z kids are just don't know anymore, which is VHSs, videotapes. Yeah, like I would have like a stack of Disney videotapes, and I had a VHS in my room, tape player, and you just sort of like do stuff, play with toys, or like read comic books or something, and you'd have like a VHS tape playing in the background. And that was one of the ones I had in rotation that I just used to watch. every day. I'm kind of had my fill on this drivel. Because the way I look at it is, we live in a primarily chaotic world where everything is chance. Everything is a roll of a metaphorical dice. And just as capricious as the results of a dice, just as unpredictable, you also find opportunistic people who typically use and abuse others to get what they want in various levels of intensity. And I feel like people being nice is like a form of, like a defense mechanism. Like people's default is being awful. And we have to try to...
Yeah, you know, I
guess
actually
that's
agree
why
with that.
You know what? Yeah, I guess that's why in real life I appreciate people being kind and nice. A lot. Very little tolerance for people being assholes, because being an asshole is animalistic. It's primal. Having zero empathy and only looking out for yourself it's a primal way of living. It's an unevolved thought process. But being nice and selfless is just one of those things that mankind has that we're not utilizing enough. So when people do it, you know, it's very nice. I appreciate it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I had a great day today because I made it a great day. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.
Okay. Well, guys, that's Gothic Central. Reaction to Jake Monroe. Sorry if I am a bit emotionless. I'm just tired. Okay.